This one's for all my bears out there. You see that chart? Going parabolic. You know it can't last forever, baby. There's only one place I need you to go. Listen.
I've been watching you since the opening bell, casting your hypnotic green candle spell. You're flying so high, way above the mean, the most overboard chart I've ever seen. I clicked the sell button, girl, I'm shorting you now. I got a feeling you're about to turn around somehow. My stop loss is set, but my heart is beating fast. This beautiful setup, oh, I need it to last. Oh, won't you take me to VWP?
Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Oh, baby, take me to VW. Bring that price down
Nice and slow.
I see the seller stepping in, knocking at your door. Just a little healthy pullback, that's all I'm asking for. So take me to VW, boy. Cause girl, I wanna see that profit and more. The buying volume's fading, oh, it's getting weak. You're trying to push higher past the morning peak, but those little red candles, they're starting to show, telling me a story that all the bears know. Don't you fake me out, girl, don't you start to squeeze. Just look at the indicators, baby, won't you please? Don't you break my heart with a new high of day. My profit target's waiting, it's not that far away. Oh, won't you take me to VW pole?
Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Oh, baby, take me to VW.
Bring that price down, nice and slow.
I see the seller stepping in, knocking at your door. Just a little healthy pullback, that's all I'm asking for. So take me to VW pie. Cause girl, I wanna see that profit and more. Yeah, they call it the magnet, the line of control, where institutional money can make a trader whole. I ain't asking for a crash, I ain't asking for the floor. Just come back to that average and I'll be out the door. That volume weighted price, yeah, it's looking so sweet to me.
Come on, baby, sell it off.
Oh, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down for me now. Oh, baby, take me to VW me. I gotta cover my short, don't you see? Oh, I see the seller stepping in, knocking at your door. Just a little healthy pullback, that's all I'm asking for. So take me to VW way. Cause girl, I wanna see that profit and more. Take me there, baby, oh, to the VW green. That beautiful golden line on my screen. Come on, just a few more ticks, yeah, that's the way. Let me see that green. Oh, take me to be wet. Don't. Yeah, my stop loss, got it, that's the top tick tilter. Saw the price reject, now my heart's getting colder. Watched it fall without me, yeah, soldier with no prize. I see red on the candle and red in my eyes, yeah. Top tick tilter, fill me at the high. Now I'm popping nothing, sitting on the side. Should've been a milli, now it's just a ghost. The market played me dirty, yeah, it hurt the most. Woke up this morning, saw the setup, it was clean. Overextended daily, yeah, short seller's dream. Put my order on the book, risk was calculated plan. Felt that rush inside my veins, had the world inside my hand. Then the candle started pushing paranoia in my soul. A wick came out of nowhere, made my P&L a hole. Just one single single ticker whispered, then it slammed right back to earth. Now I'm watching all this money, questioning my worth. Yeah, my stop loss got hit, that's a top tick tilter. Saw the price reject, now my heart's getting colder. Watched it fall without me, yeah, soldier with no prize. I see red on the candle and red in my eyes, yeah. Top tick tilter, fill me at the high. Now I'm popping nothing, sitting on the side. Should've been a million, now it's just a ghost. The market played me dirty, yeah, it hurt the most. It's a cruel world, this trading game, a different type of pain. Like you text your girl I love you and she leaves you in the rain. Saw the profit flash before me, then it vanished from the screen. This ain't a simulation, this is agony, it's keen. Top tick tilter, now I'm just a watcher. It hurts the most. Gone.
I see you shining, baby, on the screen. Another rocket launch, a manufactured scene. The chatter's buzzing loud, the retail's buying in. They think they found the gold, where do I even begin? Volume's climbing high, charts are looking green. But I got a different vision, a different kind of scene. My fingers on the trigger, my conviction's wearing thin. Cause everybody's got to end. They're talking moon and stars, a stratospheric flight. But I'm here in the shadows, waiting for the fading light. They built it up so high on hopes and empty claims. Just a house of cards playing dangerous games. Oh, I'm waiting for the halt down, baby, hear that siren blow. When the bids all disappear and the panic starts to grow. Hear that glorious halt down, watch it drop and fall. From the penthouse to the basement, gonna lose it all. Pump it for an offering you'll release. Then silence in the market, no more happy peace. Just a swift, sweet dive from that precarious peak. Oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. Saw this play 100 times, it's nothing new to me. Flashing news and promises for all the world to see. No fundamental reason, just pure and empty hype. While the insiders are prepping for the final perfect strike. Call me cynical, baby, that's just fine with me. But I see the truth behind what they want you to see. You play the hype machine, you sold them all a lie. Now it's time to watch your little paper kingdom die. From that precarious peak, oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. Yeah.
right, Green Team, good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend, a perfect fall. Happy day today. We're making sure you have a green day today, perfect fall, but that sounded like a great weekend. Having a babysitter, getting out with the wife and with some friends. But today is the real party. Today is the real party with the green team. So let's break everything down today. Over the weekend, we had a good conversation in the Discord. If you're not in there, go ahead and join it for free in the description below. But just going over these front side plays, like trying not to get in front of some of these tickers. We're going to go over FIO here in a little bit. But yeah, you guys saw. I will not get frontside FIO. I will not get frontside FIO, even though I know this is a POS ticker. But let's bring Fades in here to talk about it. Fades, how was the weekend?
Good morning, guys. It was a pretty solid weekend, but happy Monday's here. So we're
Yeah,
back on the
you're
saddle.
already killing it this morning, aren't you?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't able to alert that play, but that's just like the classic, guys. We see
Mm-hmm.
we see one or two of these just A plus pre-market fades, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just so beautiful. And it's like I don't know. I guess just the experience. I looked on my scanners. I saw it. I flipped up the chart. It had already put in the top. What was
I'll
it?
pull
Hold
it up.
on. The ticker was.
Yeah, it's CRBU, but this is a 84 million in float, so you kind of know it's not gonna
Mhm.
like HKD or FIO style, right? Is that kind of part of your analysis on it?
Yeah. Yeah, and
Okay.
just the fact that it's up that much and then it had already put in that kind of that sweep over highs. And I didn't even see it until it was at like 5.8 on the backside. So I just woke up at the perfect time and it
Right
was
here.
just pretty much a sweat-free short from there. I covered it like $4, a little over four. Covered
Heck
early, but
yeah.
it's like, trades like that, you can make over Q on the day just leaning into it with a cleaner risk. And it's not as choppy, it's not as manipulative.
Right.
But yes, as soon as it swept those highs and rejected big, I mean, that was a kind of a confirmation to start getting in, and that's what
We
exactly what we've been talking
we got to
about.
be patient like that going into the market hours too. We got to wait for that. It killed me, man, on HKD Friday. So
Me and you both. Yep.
but it was multiple tickers last week that were very irritating. It ended up being a red week, but it's fun. I think we
Yeah.
we learned a lot. It was tuition going into today. We're real focused on. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't need to be first on FIO. You guys
Right.
toy with it off of your 10 people that you experimented with. The three of them, had this. It was phase one trials. That's just crap, and it's a known pump and
Yeah.
dump. So it's yeah, you guys have it, Warriors. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting backside for
Yeah,
you.
it's just give it that time, and understand that it could elevator and you could miss it, but what's the opportunity cost to try to prove yourself you're right or
I
to time
know.
that top, right?
I
It's like
know.
it's so much easier, it's so much more manageable to work backside plays or wait for a big sweep, wait for a big high to put in, wait for that initial capitulation, some kind of shift in the price, guys. Like chasing these stocks to try to time them at the top as they're just pumping higher and higher, it's just not a winning strategy. Like we've talked about, maybe if you're $1 million trader and you're hitting it for $1,000, you could probably withstand that. But on these accounts, you don't have room to wiggle, to be wrong and let it go against you. The pain is just too much. So yeah, after years of beating our head against the wall, me and Kevin really were just honing in on that whole concept again this weekend. And
And I'm sure
it's
we're
so
gonna have to
true.
do it
It's so
again.
true.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we're it because this is where we, at least I fall short from time to time, and it's where I experience the bigger losses. Is
Mhm.
is this crap? Trying to get involved front side on these overcrowd tickers. Like right now, you and I, dude, we had the same exact thought on CMBM. So I did take this one. I'm kicking back with this CMBM.
Right.
This is backside. I think there's still plenty of room lower on it. But yeah,
Mhm.
this morning it looks heavy against even the three previous close. But those are where I find the more edge. FIO,
Right.
I want to be there, but I want to wait. I want to wait on it
At
and wait,
at
kind of like you did for
mhm.
the liquidity move.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just about like protecting our capital, right? And just it's like we can't protect it as well when we're dealing with that manipulative king of the day action because our emotions, we're susceptible to get emotional, to take losses quickly. And when you play these backside plays with clear risk levels, it's just like you're right or you're wrong. Like It's not like all this dynamic decision of, oh, was that the top? Like it's, it's just, it's a lot more sweat free. Um,
I
so,
HKD was a nightmare. That thing was a nightmare on Friday, and it just why? Like, why was I sitting there trading that thing when it was doing what it was
mhm.
doing? But
It's
today,
just, you
HKD,
get,
here's the
yeah,
chart.
you,
Looking at it today, less crowded, could work the
yeah,
backside, could learn
HKD
CMBM.
is, it's only up about 70% now from that, I think the 5-day chart, but there's still room and it's weak and it's on my backside list.
Hmm.
Another one of probably my favorite backside play, guys, is Sleepy GSIT. It's the long forgotten, just broke a really big level. I think there's active dilution there, and that thing
Mm,
has room. Like that thing is kind of looking like it wants to go to $8, $7. Pretty good risk levels here off like 9.5 or even tighter. GSIT is one that I'm in right now, going into the bell, short
okay.
side. As well as CMBM, I have a little bit there. Not as much because I could kind of see CMBM doing like a pop and trap back to 3 and then wash out from there. I kind of think it might go for that. But on the same token, this thing could just dump to 2 at Bell pretty quickly. So I'm in a little bit there as well. Um, I am
Okay.
in a little bit
Yeah,
bigger on GSIT though because I feel like I can manage my risk a little bit tighter with GSIT.
I
So
like the 10, 1020 level on GSIT. Um, looks like we got that kind of ceiling 3 times
yeah.
around
Good
there.
morning, Uzo. Yeah, we got happy birthday, perfect fall, good vibes in the chat today.
Yeah,
We're ready
good
for
vibes
another
because
week, guys. We had a good talk this weekend. I'm feeling good.
we had to have our
We're
talk.
ready for this.
We
Yeah.
had the yeah, it's just it had to happen because I feel good because I'm pretty confident. I know what I'm gonna do. Like we say, know what you're gonna do, regardless of what these ridiculous tickers do. So
Yeah.
I know I'm
Yep.
not gonna get pulled into this stupid FIO until we see that it's backside.
Yeah.
And
So
not
other
get reeled
backside
into.
plays. Yeah, another one I was looking at. Well, I got a few. Ncell, I mentioned that in chat. That one's going to be like a high risk play. Ncell, NCEL.
IPO'd. Yeah, IPO'd Friday.
Yeah, they did like some kind of weird merger thing, like merger reverse split. I was reading on the boards, like somehow on Webull, like some longs ended up with short positions, like at the low price. Like, so they were automatically down like 2K or something. Like I saw a screenshot. This guy was down like 2K, and Webull support was just like, yeah, you're a self-directed investor, so you're just kind of on your own. So he like went from being a long to like having a negative 2K short position.
Oh my
Incel,
god.
just some interesting action. Expect volatility there today. And then let's see, MCTA is a more expensive, interesting backside potential here. MCTA, pull up that chart.
Yeah, probably the volume rule is gonna be tough here.
Mm,
There's
yeah,
like
so if you're, so more so for funded trade.
because 0 shares traded in the last minute.
Is there? Yeah, it's pre-market is down 7% and it faded Friday, so it's like going to be probably a sleepy fade. I'm just going to have
Yeah,
it on watch. If it gets volume and
I
continues
mean that is
trend,
the hangover chart. Hangover
yeah,
chart looks
just
good. You
very
just have to size,
sleepy.
yeah, size
And
carefully on
then
those.
I think even our old friend,
Prax, are you about to say
Prax,
it,
exactly. Yes,
dude? What
exactly,
in the
bro.
world, Fades?
Exactly. Oh my God, it's hilarious, dude.
How in the world? Oh my god,
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
I literally look. So you see my watch list over here. I keep everything there for multiple weeks. And
Yeah,
Prax was up there, and I looked at today. I was like, I gotta go over this one with Fades. He's probably gonna like this because look at
hmm
this. Look, it just cracked this 190,
that's
which
hilarious, dude. Yeah,
that's hilarious. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that was a
funny.
big one. So, how much volume is it like?
Not a
Is it
lot.
trading much right
Yeah,
now, or
it's
is it?
not. It's
Yeah, we'll have to see
really.
at Bell how the true price reacts at Bell. Probably that'd be a little sketchy to get into
It's
now.
sketchy to get into it, but again, this thing can dump to like 140, 30,
Yeah, you
20.
set your risk levels,
Set the risk.
you might maybe take a feeler now and vibe out at Bell. It could be an idea there.
Yeah. My stop would be over 190, so I'd have to size there. But Yeah, I mean, that's so funny. I was like,
Yeah,
Fades probably forgot about this one. Nope, nope.
that's hilarious. Yeah,
Fades doesn't forget.
Falls in chat talking about Theo. Yeah, it did just crack a little level. Right here at the VWAP on the 1 minute though. Um, I just
I'm
I don't
not
know, man.
interested. I'm not
Yeah,
interested until
right,
it's like
right.
until it's very like
It's just
confirmed for me.
yeah, right here at the VWAP, it's like they could get rowdy again. I mean, anything could
That
happen, but
that
yeah,
420 was pretty good though, right here.
we're seeing some good backside plays, so it's like, and then you got to remind yourself how many plays can I actually be in at once and manage them all well. And then when you have
8.
several backside opportunities, it's like, do I want to put all this attention and time into a king of the day right now? Like,
So I know you already traded CRBU, but if that thing does give a pop anywhere up towards like 455, I mean, it could be another play.
mm-hmm.
So
And then let's see that T
there
row.
are a couple more I do want to take a
Yeah.
look at. INTS offering on Friday.
Oh yeah.
At 1 second. Yeah, at 80 cents they offering.
Another sleepy
Okay.
backside play is TROX. Which one you have? CRBU you're looking at?
Oh, this was the
Shareholders
Chat
that lost
GPT.
Yeah, shareholders that lost money on Tronics Holdings should contact Levi and Korsinski. That was like that AI recommended
Yeah.
short sell. And I mean, honestly, like like big picture, it does look like a good short. Just
420
something
is
to
a good
watch.
level there.
Yeah, so that's T Rocks.
All right,
I'm running
let's
into
take
that
a
guy.
man. Yeah, HKD I do like a lot against 320. You guys see this level
Yeah,
HKD
HKD was getting real tight and sleepy there. Is it bouncing a little bit now?
little
Yeah.
bounce, but
Finding
320
finding a
could be
bait,
good.
finding a support level there, so probably see how the big volume does it at 9:30. Could be one that really wicks out. Honestly, man, the Warriors, I could see like a Warrior pump and then like a trap and fade kind of thing on that name. Just the
I
nature of
meant
that
to watch
ticker.
his video. I wanted to see what he was looking at, but
Oh
sometimes
yeah,
I'll
he
do
did have
that.
a watch list. That's right. Yeah.
Sometimes I do that. Can you
Hey
BYND, dude? This
man.
thing's down at 155.
Yeah, BYND was a
God.
short swing I was calling, but I did cover. It just started to get cheaper, and I was like, I'll just cover. But yeah, I faded that thing. I faded the hell out of that thing. That was a honey hole that trade up the backside. Because they were offering, right? You got like the retail capitulation
Mm-hmm.
plus an offering, and that's the thing, guys. Lean into these offering plays and stuff as shorts. We
Oh,
don't have to try to, feed
fresh
our
pump.
ego. Yeah, we don't have to try to feed our ego in time like a top of the day on these kings. Like, the backside fruit can be a lot more
Oh, this
sweeter.
just happened when we went live. I didn't just draw this line out.
Is that
I need to,
Thar?
yeah,
Is that
Thar.
Thar?
So she's U-shaping back up. Let me see what the
Okay,
news
up
is.
60%. News is
Play 540.
raises
Yeah.
550 million private placement. So they already raised it.
To
And
establish a
balls
coin
to
treasury
sell.
strategy. Ooh.
Pre-funded warrants at $3. So it's dilution pop. That might not stay. It could be like let me see. Let me take a smaller time frame look. It did a big reclaim there, dude. Here we go, guys. It's like the reverse psychology, that private placement. Like there's warrants at $3, but somehow it's just pumping to $5 now.
It's
Like
been
just
going
completely irrational. Um, yeah, this is the market.
up
and
through 5, taking
it's a
FIO's hype.
it's okay to be wrong but not stay wrong. Don't find yourself getting stuck in these reclaims as it just pushes higher and higher. Wait for some kind of confirmation to risk off of.
FIO could be heavy now, dude, with Thar getting this action. And FIO's news is like BS. So I mean,
Phase
they
one or
reported
whatever.
100% tumor clearance, and it was like 3 patients.
Really,
In
it
the
was like phase
yeah,
one or something, wasn't it, or something like that?
exactly. Phase 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I
So
was saying.
VWAP is at 388. So I mean, it could be a risk level off. Like you probably want to give it more room than that. Like 39 could be an idea on FIO. It did break below VWAP and it's looking heavy. Could be a small size short. See what's gonna
Thar
happen.
with Thar going straight up. So keep that in mind,
Right.
guys.
But
This is the
it's 920, so I mean, it might find support here and chop everyone up too, though. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
because of the time of the trade. So
This is a hangover chart, bro. I didn't go over it. Kaba,
okay,
CABA. It's a
how,
decent
what's
hangover
it up on
chart.
the?
240 to 360, so
Okay,
60-ish% or so.
okay,
Uh,
yeah, I see. Yeah,
be
clear this
mindful of
level.
that. And then HKD is coming up. HKD up. I love it up towards that 3. We're risking 320.
Yeah,
And ARDX, look, this chart doesn't look bad either. ARDX for maybe they were earnings though, I think better
how
than
much is?
expected Q3.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
ARDX.
yeah.
Probably
We traded that Friday, I
yeah, on
think.
Friday. BQ, dude. I just wanted to keep this on the watch list just to look, just to
Dude, oh
take a
my
look with you.
God, that
It
trade, bro.
on
What
the
even
eval would have been
happened?
money.
What even
We
happened?
if you
I
go
like
back, if you rewind
you
it,
called
we were
it at
calling
20
for
something. Yeah,
yeah.
you called it there, and I was like, I don't know how much more meat is there.
No, I
You're like
remember
it
saying
paid
I
like
could see this
80%
thing
after
going
that.
back down towards $7, which was where it was basing out at the last few days, and
Mm-hmm.
she went all the way down to 4. But
Just
yeah,
unreal.
this is our setup, dude. I mean, you have the move. Let's wait for the move, and then you get the sloppy approach, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
there's so many longs underwater. It's never well, no, it's 1% of the time getting back up there. Very small. It's just a great edge to trade. I love that edge. Which is essentially
Smart.
what we're looking for on some of these other plays. Like, what did Rainy, by the way, on Friday? Rainy, you remember that one?
Yeah,
RANI.
yeah, Rainy. Oh, that's another one that's on watch. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rainy, but it
yeah.
did reclaim a little bit. I actually shorted it after hours for a little scalp, I think, something like that.
Oh, fresh
What's it
pump, guys.
doing?
TERN
Yeah,
$8 to 13 right now.
let me get the scanner up here.
TERN shows
Yeah, and it's like
64%.
CRBU was a pump. Yeah, CRBU pumped and dumped, so we'll see if that's going to be the trend to continue here.
Turn
Man, far off
announces
that private placement.
positive
Yeah.
clinical data um, for their drug. It's phase 1. Phase 1 on turns getting pumpy, 8 to 13. The phase 1 news might be what's
Yeah,
in play today.
Theo already got that
Thar,
$2 to $5
oh
off the
my
phase
god,
one.
dude. Thar, I might have to get on the 100K eval for this Thar. She's
Yeah, I know it's tempting,
slow
man.
scaling
That
this thing.
Thar. Yeah, Thar is
FIO,
tempting there. I mean, it's like
heavy. I'm not gonna
FIO
even
is
go
it
over
does look
FIO.
heavy, but it's also there's a lot of support there at that range. And now it's only up 75% on the day. I'm just like, I don't know, man.
I see it heading back down
Okay,
with that
kind of,
news. I mean, I don't know as far as where this thing's
yeah.
going to base out at. Now we have the descending triangle at 420. 420 would be my risk guide. So let's just, I'm not going to be so anxious to jump into these things at the open. Fades and I are working our backside plays right now. I'm in CM, BM short a little bit right now, but any pop there, I'm going to re-smack it against up and over 3.
Yeah.
And then also you're working G-sit, which I like too. I'm gonna see if that gives an entry
Mhm.
as well. I like that
Yeah,
against
GSIT's looking
1020.
really good. Yeah, I think GSIT's my favorite, like, sweat-free short of the day, looking for like a point, like conservative point there. It did give up 18% Friday, guys, and it's
Yeah,
heavy, and it's at a key support level. So, very interesting trade there on GSIT. Sleepy trade, but interesting. See what happens at the bell. Yep, Theo just slow trickle there, but I don't feel FOMO there. I'm fine with missing it. Um, just harder to
yeah,
manage
that's
risk.
how I'm feeling after last week too. I'm
Like
like,
getting in right now,
I'm
it's
good.
just so tricky because they might
I'm
just
good.
chop in this 3.5 to 4 range like for all day. They might do that.
Oh,
Like who knows?
so,
And it's just I don't want to. I'm fine. It's all right.
I wanted to share this with you guys. I saw stats across, and I know I've kind of gone over it, but I have hard stats here for 100,000 traders for these. It was for Top Step, but the evaluations. So over the course of 100,000 traders, the amount that get funded, 12.4% got funded. The amount that got paid out, 3.5%. And the amount that they actually put live on the market, 0.1%. 96 traders is all they put live. 96 traders, 0.1%.
Wow.
So it's so, yeah. Even the ones that get funded are not even live over there at Top Step. Very few of their traders actually are taking the trades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
I thought that was interesting. I wanted to share
I
those
think
stats.
it's really, I feel like a lot of traders become more gambly with the prop firms because it's like, well, I hardly have any money, let me just risk a lot. And it's like,
Yeah, they
it
just buy
can be
tons of
good
them.
to be aggressive, like at the very jump of your account, but you can't like, create bad habits or like degenerate habits either. Like you have to, especially once you're funded, like I always preach, you really need to be conservative and slow and just very almost like turtle like with the funded because you have so much power. You can make so much money just off small returns and small
Right.
wins. You just have to prevent
Exactly.
that blow up or like the ego getting in the way on the front, these king sides or whatever,
We want it to happen today, and rather than waiting, playing the patient game, and that's what gets you in trouble. Guys, this TERN is right up at this double top resistance on the daily 14. I mean, it just shot
Is
straight
that
up
another
there.
king?
Yeah, TERN's right up here, dude. It's very
That's that
tempting.
phase one
Phase 1,
trend.
1420.
Okay, turn. Yeah, I see it up 65%. More expensive play. Let's see.
I think this is one I'm gonna take on the 100K, slow scale it. If it doesn't dump right here, we'll see. Yeah, 14 was. We looked left right there and we saw that perfectly, guys. 14 right there, it's smacking it. So straight up moves, nearly up towards that resistance, provide at least some profit taking, even if they will.
Thar just squeezed back to highs.
Yep.
Theo just kind of sleepy, but just monitoring that one, just studying that one, really.
I think
Yeah,
FIO at the open, a pop risking up over under 420 is interesting at this point for me.
yeah, I see what you mean. Like, look for that bull trap, that classic bull trap pop, and then the rents to continue. Some more liquidation. Yeah, I could see that. CMBM, like we said, we like it, but we kind of are expecting maybe like the same thing, like backholder audition or relief program at Bell, and then like a rinse lower. So we'll
Oh,
look
sweet.
for
That's at
another.
250
Yeah.
now. That thing just dumped a little bit.
GSIT just very sleepy here under 9. Um, my stops are scaled between like 9.3s and 9.5s on GSIT for the bigger picture fade there. Hopefully withstand any bell chop.
Yeah, turn is spready, guys. Emmanuel, where you at? There you are. I literally, Emmanuel, I was just about to be like, where you at? Where you at? We got like 1 minute.
RHLD, we haven't touched on that one, guys. RHLD, expensive pump, double up.
Oh my God. This chart, bro.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, percentage wise, it's up a lot, but yeah, this is
What
on
happened?
on just real light volume. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Oh, well, that's even more interesting because if it's light volume up, it could be light volume down.
Right.
Reports third. Financial measures. What?
Yeah, it's insane what
The
these stickers
news
are
is like
doing on
weird.
Resolute Holdings.
What is the spread here, guys? I might start kind of focusing on this one at the bell. It's going to have to be a very, very, very small size trade by
You
the
crazy,
price
you
of it.
crazy.
But let me just see. Let me pull up this chart. It's kind of stair steppy. So it looks like 120, 130s is pretty
Ooh.
key there. But a lot of holding
TERN
at like 130.
straight up, guys. 15 just hit. TERN up to 15.
PRAX, there's a lot of support at 180-ish, so see if that's going to dump into that. Okay, Encel, I feel like that one's going to be too
I'm going to
sketchy
start
trade.
TERN on the 100K, by the way, FYI, guys. I'm going to start it and give it like, I'm starting with 75 shares. I'll hit it again at 16.75. Then up towards like 17, I'll be out of it.
It's rainy looking. So yeah,
here we go. It's about to be party time, guys. So CMBM on my live, I'm working a fade there on the 100K eval. I'm working a short on TERN, and then additionally, fades is in a short on GSIT, which I'm looking at as well. FIO, a pop up, I like. So we'll see if FIO gives a pop. We could risk that 420 descending triangle line. But outside of that, yeah, Thar's kind of turned into the king of the day. So that's why our attention is starting to go a little bit more towards FIO. We feel like that can maybe start bleeding here soon. See what the market's going to bring. And then HKD, I don't want to forget about that one. That one still probably has rim down too. All right.
PRAX is going to be on watch.
Let the party begin. Let the party begin. GSIT's looking good.
Yeah, I like GSIT a lot. That was probably my favorite trade so far. RHLD, man. Oh my God. Wait, oh no, never mind. I thought it just dumped to $70.
Turn. Oh, baby. Turn's taking a turn. All right, I'm going to come out half on
GSIT
turn.
bag holder traditions. Thar. What's Thar doing?
Half out on turn.
Rainy dumped. Rainy's selling off. Thar chopping. Theo chopping. Big surprise, right? Thar and Theo chopping. Wow, who would have ever saw that?
Oh, boy. All right, turn, I took it all off. It's popping up. I took the profits off there. I'm going to look to re-smack it again here in just a second. Maybe if it gets up through the highs there. GSIT. GSIT's good for you, man. I just feel like I can't get an entry on it.
What the hell is this? Scanner always want to act crazy.
CMBM, good. CMBM 250s, 250 CMBM. Oh, this looks good for, I mean, honestly, should I even smack it for some more? That is the question. This is what I'm bad at, Fades. Not good at adding to winners.
Well, 2.5 is a key level, and there's a lot of support there, so
maybe even take it and...
Well, it just flushed under it, though. So if it doesn't come back, then it's going to go to the next level down. All right, my scanner decided to blow out right at the bell. That was fun. GSIT working well, guys.
Yep.
Halfway to that point target already in 2 minutes.
Turn
remember,
still
GSIT
up.
just broke a key level. Rainy is dumping, man. Chasey now, of course. We can't even chase it on the funded, but I'm back.
Okay, let's take HKD getting rejected as well. That was another backside play. Yeah. HKD rejecting. That one could see lower. Your G sits in the 840s. Good call, man. Good call there.
Yeah, that one was kind of like fell off the radar. I had to go to the 1 month leaders to catch that one to revisit it. Thar
Turn
looks
going
like
up.
it's
Oh,
Thar's
Star
getting a
look.
little heavier, but it's like
FIO the 420.
it's
I
putting
still
those wicks
like.
in Thar.
FIO, I still like the 420 quite a bit. On a pop here, I'm going to get involved with FIO against that 420. Yeah, I'm gonna get involved with FIO, putting the stop in 420.
Okay.
Here's a little sell. Yep, sell off FIO.
Nice. Yeah, that is looking pretty heavy. T-Rox is still dumping, man. Things. They might just be headed lower.
$360s. I'm gonna see if I can get an ad on FIO now. $330s. Tough. Because this thing's real heavy right now. I'm going to take it off and look to re-hit it on a pop FIO. Fingers crossed it happens. G-sit in the 20s, bro. Good work.
CMBM is kind of getting a little rowdy here at 2.5.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. I'm gonna hit it again though. I hit it again right there, and then start placing my
And
stop.
Thar is starting to look. Thar might just keep chopping. FIO worked out well.
Got a tight stop on CMB. I'm now up towards 270. Then FIO looking maybe for another entry on it. Turn is real interesting, but turn is, what's the float there on turn? 669 million. It's not really trading like that.
Covered some G-sit at 8.5.
Okay.
See what it's gonna do. Might be premature. I might want to get back involved small again. Maybe like resmack a leftover now. Because I do like the trade for bigger picture, but I was in decent. So.
Yeah, that's not showing up on my TTP chart either. I don't know about you guys, but the arrows and all. Thar kind of heavy. Turn is holding up really well. Yeah, CMBM getting a little bounce there. Unfortunate.
Damn it, dude. This bell lag. Jesus. I hardly even move my mouse. I have to trade on my phone as well.
All right. Flipping around, guys. Take a look. Yeah, Randy snapped it open.
I'm going to resmack G-sit off 8.8. So G-sit back in again, smaller off 8.8.
Okay. Yeah, this might be a decent entry level here. FIO, another pop there. I'll re-involve myself really against like the 3/8s at this point. So it'd be a different kind of trade. A pop there against like the 3 to 8.
Thar, just a choppy sell off there. Thar off that 750 hindsight was perfect, but it was real sketchy at the time.
Yeah, FIO, I'm gonna try. It's getting a little rowdy. FIO. I want it to stay heavy against the 3/8s at this point on FIO.
TROX, you probably can't. Well, you might. Yeah, you could probably trade it on the eval. But I like that trade for continued fade. More lawsuit news looming. It's like bulls want to hold.
Yeah, FIO just hit me. It's going to turn into the HKD for me, so I need to step away from that one for a little bit.
Yeah,
CMBM curled up and
it's
hit
gonna
me
chop
too.
out. It's just not a good edge on these king of the days with the chop. Like,
No,
unless it really confirms like CMBM reclaim, good cover there.
Yeah.
But it could CMBM could be starting to get to the smack level. There's a lot of ass at 2.8, 2.9. See what it's going to do there at this level. Is that the relief bounce?
Oh. Yeah, G said I'm going to get involved there too right here. I don't really want it to reclaim.
G said there's a lot of sellers in the 8.8s. So yeah, I think like 8.9, 8.9 is a good stop for G said. Good risk level there. 8.8s, 8.9s. Yeah, I might even lean into that one some more, to be honest. Looking for the big picture crack below 8 today. PRAX churning, RHLD churning. Thar has been a good fade. It's like we knew it with that news, but it was just so choppy. Tricky one. T-Rocks sold off at Bell, sleepy there. I'm in T-Rocks off the mid 3.5s risk there. T-Rocks. GSIT, yeah, I still like this trade to continue the fade here.
Turn is interesting against like 1450.
What else? Rainy reclaim. Look at that. Look at that reclaim it did at Bell. Is it going to reclaim here? Or is it? I don't know. Rainy. I'll leave that one alone. Thar, you piglet. I almost took you at like 6, but I didn't. Almost got in there at that 6 level. It's like I read the warrants were at $3, so I should have been a little bit more aggressive as it started to sell off with Thar. That's on me. Like knowing the nature of that ticker and then it just announced offering with warrants, like so that's a little painful to miss, but that's all right. I mean, I didn't lose money, so I'm gonna stay positive. CMBM, that bag holder audition and wash back down, guys. That thing has meat. That might have been the golden entry for the next move lower, the CMBM. I might chase it again with smaller size here. And off of like 2.9 area.
Yeah, that was kind of painful.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of basically putting another feeler in there and seeing what it's going to do now. Yeah, I covered like break even and then basically getting back in there. I covered. See what it's going to do.
I think turn's fairly interesting up here at these levels, guys. Monitoring against the pre-market highs. CMBM, I still
Turn,
like.
yeah, kind of.
She moves way quicker than you would
Yeah,
think for that float.
CMBM guys. Yeah, CMBM and GSIT, I do like bigger picture fades there. There's going to be volatility, obviously, but I do like both of those. Those are like my main two going into today that I like for the continuation to short. GSIT recovering a little bit here. Let me pull up the chart closer on GSIT. Yeah, so it put in a huge candle at 9. So, I mean, if it reclaims 9, guys, GSIT, that's going to be a little sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
My stop's at 891 now. I mean, even 89, I don't want to see. This could be the golden entry on GSIT for the continued fade. That 50% reclaim of this death candle here, guys. Could be an add area with the risk off 9. Dude, why is I might have too much going on my computer, lagging a little bit.
A little lag going on.
It's like the first 30 minutes. I just added a little bit to GSIT.
Yeah, I like it too to add some, sprinkle some on it right here, but need it to really.
Like even like build a bigger short position off like 9s. Yeah.
Needed to start profit taking here soon. What does FIO end up doing? FIO kind of hit that 420 level, FIO, so she's trying to stay in the game. FIO still against that 420 is interesting to me.
Yeah. King of the day nature. Yeah, CMBM looks like it might have done that sweep at 2.8 for the continuation lower. We'll see.
Yeah, FIO here is interesting against 420, guys. Sprinkle just a little bit here on it. Put the stop at 420.
Kind of leaning into GSIT and CMBM right now until they go against me, because I like the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Scaling my stops and scaling in.
Yeah, I got 4 stops across the board. CMBM keeps my stops.
There goes
too tight there.
CMBM. Rowdy.
It just keeps doing that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave CMBM alone for now. She's rowdy right there. Or just look at all the bids stacking 277 right there.
Yeah. Is that gonna halt up? Is that a halt up?
It looks like it's about to.
Have my stops in the 2.9s. I mean, I'm not really big there yet. I'm more so. I like GSIT more, just for the record, but I do like CMBM as well. But with that nature, that Starlink news, like somehow, some way, it could base here and get rowdy.
Right.
I asked AI. They said it's pretty fluffy and like it's bearish and stuff. Like that was the analysis on it. That's what the chart's been saying, but we'll see. Maybe just rounding up some bulls here and hopes and prayers that it's going to get back over 3, but it might not ever get back over 3 again.
Yeah, I'm needing some hopes and prayers right now.
You're like, well, I'm full leverage on both accounts, so yeah.
No, not full leverage, but not seeing a lot of green so far.
Yeah, that's the nature. That's what it's been, man. The bell chop. It's been really tough, especially dealing with these king of the days.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been easy, man. But just the bell in general. The bell in general is full of traps. Even when you find a good backside play, like they might toy with it at the bell because they know that that's where all the volatility is. Like more times than not, they will toy with it at the bell.
Right.
So you just got to keep all that in mind and understand that.
FIO
It's like
elevator
we
down
see that
alert.
day in and day out. That's why it's like if it's not a really good setup with conviction, I kind of want to just watch at the bell, wait
FIO
till
elevator
10:30,
down
11
alert.
to strike more. Focus on okay.
FIO elevator down alert.
Yeah, focus.
I need this thing elevator and down. $350s. Haven't taken anything off yet. Did they get their liquidity?
What was your
Is the
entry on
question. 391.
that? It looks pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm looking for the bigger move here. I didn't the news. I thought 420 almost hit me there, and still may. I mean, I'm gonna play the bigger picture here.
Mm-hmm.
Only green trade I got going so far. Are they gonna run this thing back up to 420? Yeah, it was right there. I almost got stopped out.
What are you guys trading right now in the chat? You guys seen anything? Kind of just focused on GSID right now and CMBM. They're at like good entry levels for bigger picture fades. Much more strength, and it's going to become a little concerning.
Still on elevator watch here, FIO.
Mm-hmm. Up 75% on the day right now. GSID's got a lot of volume here.
Yeah, I'm with GSID as well. 885 stop. Really would like to see it start curling back on down a little bit from here.
Yeah, it might. That's yeah, it's a tough area right here. It's like it probably would need to give it room above 9 at this point. Like it might wick like right there. It's tight right here.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, off that sell off candle, you don't want to see it reclaim much more. So yeah, yeah, my stops are broken up between like 8 9s and above 9 there. Kind of scaled in a little bit here.
Next leg down, FIO. Oh, no. Mid 350s hit. It's a fast sell off. It's really like a lot of traders are coming in and stuffing this on pops right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. I'm looking for the next leg down to start profit taking on FIO. That's where I'm at with it right now. 391. Yep, here we go. Oh
Nice. Good work. CMBM sellers.
looking for that haul down though. I'll take a piece off here, FIO. I got 75 left on leftovers. Stop's gonna be up in the 380s. I'm gonna start ignoring it now. God, dude, this is my only green trade, and I'm
CMBM gave a pretty big rejection. What's that?
I've probably had like 4 red trades. This is my green one. Like still break even. But I mean that's good though. I mean 1 green trade taking out all the losses. But
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, for sure. I mean, get that risk reward up, right? Like take those paper cuts and then get that good trade in to make up for it.
well, it almost feels like some of the stops have been a little too tight because like CMBM. Oh my god, dude! I've top ticked this
Yeah,
thing like twice. This thing's a. Ugh.
like size down a little bit more, especially at the bell, like just almost like annoyingly small size and give
Mm-hmm.
it the room that it needs. RHLD guys, I'm still just watching that thing.
But I'm gonna leave 75 to work on that. RHLD.
It put in the top wick towards 150.
You crazy?
RHLD, interesting.
It's gonna be like the green team's the only
Ten
one people
ten
trading this
dollars
thing.
spread. G-sit and CMBM and
Oh.
into the sunset.
Turn just put in like a liquidity move, it looks like, perhaps. Turn. That move maybe.
Turn.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
like what I just saw there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Tempting there. Let's see. But
It's
it's
really
bouncing off
annoying. Look
VWAP
at that thing
still,
right
so
now.
it's I don't think that's not enough confirmation. Yeah, it's
I
bouncing
think
off VWAP. It needs to that thing needs to break below like 14 and hold lower, in my
mhm.
opinion. Like it needs to go, like sell off another point and still be heavy, because it came from 8, right? So it's like the opportunity cost to get involved too early versus the confirmation.
Yeah, that one's
GSIT, you
flying.
son of a bitch, it's a big bidder. Might have to cover GSIT here. There's a $20,000 bidder buying this thing up after it dumps. You serious? Wash to 8.3 just to get bid up all the way back over 9. Let's see if it's actually real or fraudulent. That's sketchy. I'm gonna cover a little bit though.
I got the
I'll
885
resmack it if
stop
it
on it.
sells off.
I'm just keeping the 885 stop.
Yeah, I'm monitoring it pretty well, so I'll just re-add if it um, if that bid's not real, I'll re-add, but it's kind of scary for now.
All right. Doing a little flippy flip, guys. How's the green team doing? Pretty much right now, red a little bit if I realized everything. So, but I haven't had much working outside of the FIO short against 420. Kind of annoying because I like
Yeah, I'm
CMBM a lot and G-set's good too. But how are you doing, Fades? Thar. Oh
I'm
my
green.
God.
Slightly red since market open, which big surprise there, right? But still overall like good and green on the day.
Man, if Thar would have happened on Friday, we would have been all over it because we were all over like HKD, the top play of the day. And
Mhm.
this thing has sold off from its high, dude, all the way back down. Oh, man. That would have been awesome. That would be very green.
Yeah.
Would be very green. But I'm allowing these things to
You know,
give
waited
every
for confirmation.
waited for confirmation on Thar. Confirmation I think is
Or on HKD, I mean.
HKD. That one? Okay, HKD still holding up a little bit too. Interesting, because we
Oh, I
did
thought you were
like.
talking about from last year, from Friday.
Yeah, I was comparing it. I was like, we were all over day one play HKD on Friday, but then Thar pops up, and we're like, nah, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna be, yeah. Oh my
All right,
gosh.
I'm watching GC guys because like it feels like my gut's just been telling me to study this trade, so I covered half of my position and I'm watching it very close, seeing if that bid at 8.7 is actually real, if it's gonna hold, if they're gonna wash it.
Or if they're spoofing orders.
Yeah, I need to see here. This is interesting. If it's a reclaim after that death candle down. Besides that, CMBM, big picture fade. And T-Rocks as well. I'm in T-Rocks. Off mid 3.5s. Thar, you piece of shit. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, G said I'm probably about to get top ticked on that one too. FIO's working out at least, paying for all my sins.
Yeah, GSIT, it might clear the 8.8 before it either goes lower or keeps pumping. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, GSIT just took me out. Damn. All right.
Yeah, that reclaim. Like, look at that reclaim's tough, man. I mean,
all right, I'm all liquidated. FIO taking leftovers off. Going to look for a re-entry. It's giving a little pop right here. Maybe it'll give it. Yeah, down a little bit right now. Down a little bit. But FIO, I'm looking potentially for a re-entry there. Gave a pretty solid bounce right there off the lows. I imagine, like, dude, oh my God. I think I put my stop at 421 actually because of this. I'm like, dude, if I put this thing right on the magic 20, I'm going to so get liquidated. And I would have. This thing tapped 420.
Yeah.
1 penny away from getting liquidated.
Right. That turn,
yeah.
turn grinding, but yeah, it's like, yeah. If you have discipline, you could take it and set a level, and either if it works or it doesn't, but you can't get sucked into continued front side there on turn. That's my opinion on it.
She's a scary one. It's spready and like moves real quick.
Yeah, I'm not interested yet. Like I said, I want to see it break below that VWAP, even if you have to chase. Rainy, pump and dump and reject again, man. Look at that chart. Rainy. Sleepy chopper.
I'm going to get involved with FIO again against 3/8 this time.
Okay.
Rainy, I'll pull that chart up. Give me 1 second. Just setting the stop. Yeah, RANI. Yeah, that was hangover setup and all that resistance. 250s, 220s a key level. That's the previous close. Yeah, 250's good. It opened right at 244, so there's a couple levels there to risk.
Yeah, Rainy's interesting. Interesting, Rainy, because it
look
ran
at
from 40 cents.
Bro, look at Kaba.
Hold on, let me pull up the stream channel. Oh, God. Let me get caught up in chat. Yeah, we're working file. Yeah, I got chopped up on HKD. I made mistakes on Friday getting front side, so I'm like extra disciplined today to just kind of wait.
Mondays.
That's been my day, and Mondays too. Mondays especially. Yeah.
I'm with you. Like my execution on Mondays is sometimes just poor based off of that. I'm like, I got all these things I'm too focused on, and so I
Mm,
execute poor. Like I'm not, in the zone, relaxed enough just to take the trades. But FIO heavy
mhm,
again. That one. Let's see a crack and halt down under like the 3 4s. That'll help out.
mm.
But yeah, Kaba was a good hangover. Just didn't, focused elsewhere. I probably need to do what I did last week one day and take like 8 of the trades and set my stops. Like identify them, CABA, smack it, GSET,
Sometimes,
smack it.
man, sometimes that can be it. Sometimes
Yeah.
it can be.
Well, it helps me to not focus too much in on like the loser.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, having
Prax.
multiple trades is key. I think that's the answer is like always be looking at multiple trades. Like never just wake up one day and be like, this is going to be the play to trade and like stop looking at the markets. Like always keeping that watch list and keeping
Prax.
multiple trades on your watch. Like that's what you really got to do.
I think today's the day, bro. We've been waiting for this day for a long time.
We have, yeah, yeah, you're right, man. The risk levels
And
are
it's
there.
been going sideways. It's been going
Yeah, yeah,
sideways.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna get involved there, dude. Off of really 188. I mean, it could sweep back to 190, but like 188's a good starter
I
idea.
can't get it. How are you just market ordering in this? It's nearly a 2 point spread.
I haven't got in yet, but yeah, you're right. It's like maybe wait for the spread or set a sell at 182 and hopefully it fills. I guess I'll start with that.
All right, I'm gonna put mine at 180, 81.99. FIO working out. Good. Oh, FIO. Hell to the yeah. Hell
Good
to the
work, dude.
yeehaw. Hell to the well, I mean,
Look at that
thank
Thar
you.
too.
I'm
Thar is
taking
painful.
half off.
Thar is painful, man. Ugh. That's what reels you in. Like a move like Thar is what gets you chasing these King of the Day tops, and it's like, mm,
Am I about to be green on the day?
I know that, man. That's painful.
Dude. Oh, I'm down 50 cents right now after fees.
CMBM, I'm feeling like that thing's going to continue lower. GSIT might be the one that trapped me somehow, which is gross. But I'm still not out of it. I'm smaller size now and getting a little more wiggle room for bigger picture. Took some profit on there. I'm still green on the trade overall.
I'm I'm taking turn
CMBM,
again. Turn I'm taking again, guys. I like the levels. 15 like
CMBM
67.
is getting heavier and tighter. CMBM.
1560s. I'm setting the stop on turn. I'm going smaller here because this is a risky-ish trade turn. So I am a little smaller on turn, but I'd like to see some profit taken here soon. TRN, and then of
Yeah,
course,
be careful. It's still above VWAP, so
yeah,
just extra cautious.
yeah, it's
Looks like
size
it's
small if
lower.
you're taking that one. I'm not overly
Yeah, I mean that's
convicted with
really
it.
like a golden rule. Above VWAP, just extra cautious, And then once it
G-set,
cracks that
a
VWAP, you can get a little bit more confirmation.
dude, so many sell-offs. I mean, Kaba. Look at so many sell-offs except the tickers we were,
Yeah,
the G-set, the
GSIT is still like I wouldn't ride it out yet. There's the bidder is now at 889, but also seen this pattern a lot where it fades and then it comes right back to where it did initially drop and gets real heavy and then it fades more. So let me
okay.
see what it's gonna do here, guys. I did scale out a good bit, but I'm not throwing in the towel on the trade. The bidder is at 889. The ask is 89. So it's that same 20K block that was pushing it up. A little bit's gotten sold into. Let's see what that's going to do. That's going to be pretty telling if that bid gets wiped right now. CMBM, bigger picture fade there. Sized it a little bit. Looking for the continuation. GSIT, that seller is getting dumped at 889.
Prax, I got a fill. Did you get a fill?
Yeah, I did.
That's what I love about setting these orders. You actually get good fills. Like I got 182.25. What'd you get?
180. Yeah, same.
Okay. I'm gonna
Nice.
I'm gonna set the stop there and move along.
GSIT, I just added a little bit back off tight stop there. That the big bidder was wiped.
Turn maybe is about to start working out. I might hit it for a little bit more here and keep it tight. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with some more. I'm adjusting the stop like down on turn
Okay.
to 15 like 25ish. I want to see it start profit taking now.
What are you gonna set your stop on PREX?
I got it at like 187. The stop there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be 188-ish. I'll be 170, whatever, 1 cent higher than whatever yours is.
Oh man. Turned. Come on. Don't curl back up. Don't curl back up. 1521. The 21's been the lucky number for me today. Based off of FIO, which FIO is real heavy right now. Yeah, today so far, I mean, it's been.
Yeah, you waited for confirmation on file. You know, you didn't chase the front side. You waited for confirmation. You said what you were gonna do. You know, you waited for some weakness and scaled it. Good
Yeah,
job.
today's been fine there. I just, a few of them that we didn't take worked out really
I'm mad.
well.
Yeah, I'm mad. I missed Thar. Missing Thar is painful. I almost
It
hit it
is.
like 4 times and I didn't. But
Yeah, that
a
one.
lot of people lost. A lot of people got liquidated front side on Thar. The same token.
Oh,
So.
yeah. Knowing that we're safe,
And
from
we didn't
that
lose anything.
happening.
So yeah. So it's like, how are you gonna look at it? Yeah.
Opportunity cost.
Yeah, seriously.
HKD's been looking real heavy. I know we were watching that one. The Kaba is so annoying. That's like the picture perfect hangover. I don't know why I didn't take it. 350's down to 3.
Let's see what else we got.
But trying to stay dialed in right now. Right now I'm in Prax and Turn. TRN. Prax and Turn. Prax, dude. I mean, I was in Florida with you when that thing first popped up.
Yeah, right? That was like during the seed oil scam.
Yeah.
That was during good old Coot. Oh
Yeah.
man, we'll be laughing about that forever, dude.
The
As soon as
Coot.
Kevin gets out of the car at my house, come on, bro, we got Coot, we got a short Coot.
I know. It was like warfare, man. We were ready
We
for
got a
battle.
battle to fight. Get out here, the Warriors are pumping seed oils. We got to stand for what's right.
Oh man, it's too funny. Yeah, that was
Those
such a good
Warriors,
time. That was so
those
funny.
Warriors, scum of the earth. They'll pump anything. I'm just kidding.
We gotta get a green team meet up down there in Orlando.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be fun one day when we get together again. More guys from the group and gals, guys and gals. So, yeah, I'm in like 3 right now. Actually 4. I'm still working GSIT, CMBM, and then I have a little sprinkle in PRAX, and then I'm still in that T-Rocks, that AI scam lawsuit stuck. So I got 4 calm backside plays working right now. GSIT is the one with the most nerves, but honestly, guys, GSIT right here, this could be a really good entry. I'm just saying. My risk
I've
levels
already
are
taken 2 losses on it.
okay. Yeah, see, I took a good profit initially, so I'm able to give it more wiggle room. Because at this point, it's a ride or ride out. Like, if they don't sweep it and wash it right back below the 9 level, like if it gets back over 9 and holds, it's going to be invalidated. So the risk level's real tight there.
Uzo, you horrible hold and hope on turn. Yeah,
Mm.
like this is where I'm focused right now too, because like, dude, the float's it's not trading like it's float. This thing has a
Up
70
80%.
million float. Went straight up and it has been going sideways off of phase 1 news. So it's like, yeah, I I like the setup, but 1520 is all I'm giving it.
Yeah.
all your pre-market profits about to vanish. Entry at 13.
Yeah, and that's the worst because it's
Uh,
like pre-market. It seems like the money can sometimes come so quick, and then market hours, you just get chopped up, and you just slowly bleed out. And the next thing you know, it's that green day tilt, like I talk about, right? Like you've given up a lot of your profits that you made from pre-market, and now you're like chasing worse setups. You're getting emotional. You're getting greedy. It's a slippery slope.
yeah, market hours can be brutal.
Like profit management is really key, like just as well as risk management, like managing your green days, right? Like having the
Right.
discipline to walk away after a certain threshold to
Yes.
to survive, right? Literally to survive. Like, no, no, don't sugarcoat it. Like that's how you're going to survive. You got to protect your profits.
Yeah, to walk away. Honestly, on both sides, walking away when you're down a certain amount without buying out of your max drawdown, and walking away, yeah, when you hit your goal on the day, which is hard. There's been so many days I've gone from hitting the quota to then not only giving back the cube, but then max lossing on the day. And it's
Yeah, and that's
that
just
is the
what
absolute
that
worst.
does for the psychology, man. It just really wrecks you. Really wrecks you. That's how you end up on multi-day tilts and stuff, and it's got to be avoided. Yeah. So respecting your max P-Rax, P-Rax.
T-Rex. Let's go.
I might add. I just double my position. Take it on my.
I can't let you do that by yourself. All right. You just smacked it on the.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
this. I'm
scale
gonna
my
do the same
stock.
thing. I'm gonna do
Scale
the
my
same thing.
stock.
Same. Today, we feel like today could be the day, so you gotta go for it.
So 185, and then which might even be too much wiggle room right now, but I'm not in like huge, so I'm fine with giving it that. So scaled stops between 185 and 188. But I need to look deeper at the chart. Here, let me.
Turns a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, this thing looks really good. P-Rax, T-Rocks, guys. Algorithm dumper, fading lower.
Which one?
TROX, that one with bad news that AI suggested.
Dude,
The
Chat
last weekend.
GPT might be like, where's that for trading?
Dude, that short sale bot, I can ask it stuff like about the stocks I'm trading. It gives me like a full on like Harvard level like DD pack on like the fundies. And it is good to know the fundamentals at some point, like what's actually going on behind the scenes.
Right.
So it doesn't like really give you like technical analysis per se, but it gives you like all of the fundamentals. Like so it's pretty interesting. Like especially like dilution numbers and all that stuff, like makes it simplified, right? Because like I'm not the best at researching all that dilution and stuff, but
Yeah,
if I can ask
exactly.
ChatGPT, like with GSIT, that helped my conviction. It's like they have a looming offering, da da da, like so yeah. And GSIT guys, it could have been the golden entry here.
FIO. FIO at $3. Damn. Yeah, that's where it was kind of convicted on that. I just, when you've been around for long enough, you know which tickers are BS.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, but that still can create an overbiased conviction, and then you see these things,
Yeah.
you make moves that they shouldn't. Yeah, just still in turn and prax.
GSIT is kind of working out again, guys. It might have been that trick level. It's just slower fade there, which I like because it's one that you can size and manage your risk. And if it continues that drop,
Let me take a closer
cha-ching,
look. G-set.
off nine
Can't I
even, right?
can't let you do all this chinging by yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
909 is the previous close. Yeah,
yeah, it's just got a
it's
good,
been
real good
slow.
risk level off
Yeah,
that nine.
CMBM's been
CMBM,
good.
yeah, sleepy there. Yeah, those
This
three, I like those three a lot. And then my other play is that T-Rocks. Like that's four plays to manage, like decently, hands decently full right now. But
back CMBM back down to 250.
jeez, it.
Yeah, that's my kryptonite today. My stops were too tight. Literally on CMBM stopped right on the top tick. Both of those top tick tilter.
Yeah, that's what's annoying on the backside plays. That's why it's problematic to take too many into the bell, right? Because they chop you up, they chop them out at bell, even the backside plays like that. So you're not in CMBM now. Yeah, that
No,
was tough. That was tricky. Yeah, that was
and
tricky.
I can't take it right here
I
either
I did
because
see that well though. I had small size and I predicted that bag holder trial, that pump. And we both did. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, it hasn't made any kind of crazy move. It might chop around this range all day. It might not even break 2.5. We'll see.
turn I just
T-Rex, bro.
stopped out of.
T-Rex could be one to really lean into here, bro. Like if this thing gets sleepy and drops another 5-10, like you can really scale it and manage that risk.
Make some moolah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the only one I'm in right now. Turn, stopped out.
that's my idea with GSIT and PRAX. Really, is like scale it, manage that risk, ride that downtrend. CMBM 2.5 is an interesting support level here, and then my T Rocks just
Can
sleepy
you
fade.
imagine Prax just pulling back like a modest 20 points or something? That'd be sweet.
It can. That's what I'm saying. It can, and you can like 5-10 shares. You got thousands of exposure. Like it's thousands of exposure. I mean that thing can.
Hmm. I love the chart.
Yeah,
I love the chart.
yeah, definitely lean into it. It's like not too big. Manage that stop, but
I got 10 shares, which feels kind of big, but I know
yeah,
with this max account, dude, I could have 100 here, and I'm
yeah, you
probably getting
could.
stopped at. You can make unlimited amount if this thing starts profit taking.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I like about the flex too. Is like on an eval 750 kind of was like sometimes I'd make that in trades, like make 1,000 in a big trade, but I can make a lot more on my 25 and 50 funded because the profit target's higher. So I
Yeah.
think like on my 50K, I can have like a $2,500 profit trade. Like if I'm making that
Yeah.
much, I'm definitely risking too much. Like,
Oh my
um,
God, FIO! I forgot I was in this on my sorry, on my $100,000
oh
account.
shit.
I'm up.
Seriously? You're like, well, I passed my eval. Actually, no, because you have to really be careful with your profit on that. Because on the 100K, you can't make more than 2K on a trade on the discipline
Why
one.
can this never happen on my funded? Come on.
I know, right? It's like you're always super ambitious on the evals and have that big trade, and then on the funded, you're like so scared to take it. It's like tiny size. Like, but I mean, it's better that than blowing up because we all know, what happens when you swing big. You don't always make contact.
I mean, it was nothing massive. I was up $700, which is, I mean, it's like for the 100,000 account. Um, I'm going for $400 days. I'm up 762 on the day right now with it.
Hmm.
Uh, with my 25K, I go for $100 days, which could easily happen if Prax keeps working out. But right now, I'm down 22, and I'm break even right now. But I've taken a ton of red trades on the funded.
Hmm.
GSET curling back up. CMBM looks good on that 250 turn. You idiot.
P-Rax is just looking juicy, dude. This thing's just a juicer. G-Sit, I'm gonna play with my heart here. Looks like.
All right, let's see. Take a look at the. So that helps a little bit out based off of HKD on Friday. You remember, I turned the 100K eval into a 50K eval on
Yeah, yeah, right. You're in rebuild mode.
Friday.
You gotta wake up at 4 a.m. and grind now. Get back to even.
Exactly. Nah,
Enjoy
it
it.
was it was. I mean, I did overstay HKD. Mistakes were made for sure, but it
Hmm.
was it's not too bad. I'm down just a little bit on the 100K. Well, there's $1,000 max loss on it, so I can only lose so much. You can only
Yeah.
get so reckless with it. That's the beauty of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea. I think the winning strategy is like on the flex accounts, tell them to lower your max loss. Because like
Hmm.
I think the max guys find a lot of success by staying disciplined. Less wiggle room, so you're more, dialed in with your trading. And then it's like you have multiple, there we go, PRAX. You have multiple bad days to wiggle through, right? Before you like blow your whole account.
There we go. Prax. Is that what you
Hmm.
said? Oh, heck
Yeah,
yeah.
just dropped another point or two.
Dude, I'm so. If this works out, I'm beyond proud of us because we have been watching this since Orlando. Look at this
Yeah,
chart.
bro. This
We've
one,
been
this we
watching this
both
since
pulled it
morning.
up on the wit. I'm like our long lost friend,
Yeah,
Prax.
exactly. I couldn't believe you mentioned that this morning because I was gonna bring it up too. I'm like,
Oh my God. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro.
cause dude, if it's finally the day, we could see this thing at 150 and lower.
Yeah, what was the? Hold on, let me ask the. Hold on, dude. I'm about to ask our good friend, short seller veteran, Chat GPT, what he thinks about Prax.
Sure.
Well, like, what if my phone wasn't dead? Bear with me.
Okay. Yeah, it's
It's gonna be the
I
next thing
mean,
I
I
gotta
gotta.
listen
I'm not. This is all for entertainment purposes only, guys. If the FTC starts coming after me,
to.
I am not alerting anything.
Yeah, there's gonna be me and Kevin arrested in Chicago. It's like it's like anti-warriors on a dump and pump scheme.
Exactly. Oh man. Oh, there have
All
been
right,
like.
Perfect Fall and Uzo are gonna be bailing us out of jail. Baron's gonna be our lawyer.
Oh man, it's too funny. No, there have been people going to jail like on this stuff. Dude, I've seen it all, and I know you have too. Like all for
Like
this.
people lose a lot of money and just like really
Oh
come
yeah, yeah.
from wow. Did it sweep? So did GSIT touch 9 on the dot, guys?
Dude, MSPR is heading for $1. This was at 22 cents yesterday.
That was the one that's the cheap king, right? Something about lately I've kind of been avoiding cheap plays, bro. I don't know. Like unless it's pre or post. Market hours for those penny plays has
Oh,
not been.
because of what we saw with it was,
It's
that
just
that
not been good
theme.
for me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
look
we had
how
that thing.
wiki this thing is, dude. Oh my God, look how
Right.
wiki this
Like
thing
just
is.
can you yeah, man. It's like even trying to get involved backside and it's like you're gonna get wicked out on all your stuff. Like it's
You have
annoying.
to go. Yeah, it was INTS that effed me up last week, and it
P-Rax,
was one
our
of these.
darling, dude. This thing, I'm already up almost $100 on this trade, P-Rax.
Yeah, well, you got double my shares then. You got 20.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I might have 60 on another
you're trying
eval.
to hide you look, this you trying to hide what you got. Look, I gotta size up over here, P-Rex. Trying to one up me over there. No. Yeah, I can't
No,
go but
yeah,
so heavy on the 25K. Like the
yeah, no,
25K, dude, like I've got figured out sizing. The
yeah,
100K,
man.
I got some work to do, as far as figuring out like appropriate sizing per trade and all that. Like the 25 I'm dialed in.
Hmm.
100K is a little bit like, how aggressive do I want to like, because it's
Dude, let's
really
go,
it's
bro.
not as aggressive as you think, right? Because if I'm going from $100 days to $400 days, it's not going from like 200 shares to 1,000. It's really going from like 200 shares to maybe 500, 600, It's just
Yeah, right, right, right. Not you're not adding 100. You're just yeah, scaling up a little bit. It is a big jump for you from the 25 to the 100K,
yeah,
but
it is, and that's why it's a little can
so
be
that's
complicated.
yeah. It's like but it's all good. It's
I,
fine.
I
It's
just
just
wanted to go for it, man. Like
yeah, and
probably,
if not, maybe take a step back and do the 50K, like I
yeah.
said. Or I think the perfect the perfect step up is the 50K, and whether it's the flex or max, like I like the idea of working the flex and being aggressive, and then once you're funded, have them drop your payout down because you have a $2,000 max loss on the 50K flex for like less than $300, right? But then you can just write support and say, okay, now I want my max loss to now be $500, or I want it to be $700, and boom, now you have a 2K funded account. You only had to make 3K to get there, right?
Right.
On the profit
I
target,
ne-
and you only put a couple hundred skin in the game. So that's
yeah, I
my
agree.
that's
I agree.
my
I mean that makes sense. Go a little bit more aggressive eval. The thing is, I need I,
CNBM. Oh, you're not in that anymore, are you?
you just
Oh,
rubbing
good.
salt in the wound.
I'm
Everything.
sorry, brother.
I'm just messing.
I did what I could. It's all right. P-Rex might feed the family today. Well, we're gonna hope
I
so.
yeah, it might be Happy Meals, but at least they'll eat something. Because
Whether we're 7-Eleven roller dogs or Longhorn steak, we're gonna find out. But
yeah, they finally fixed it for me. Like the profit target and everything's working now, so
mhm.
I'm good there. But
Actually, brief
yeah,
interruption. Rainy is just a sleepy fade for anyone who's watching that one. Just sleepy downtrend fade there idea, but I didn't mean
brief
to interrupt
interruption
you.
as we move over to fades with
Yeah,
sports. Back over
come
to
on,
Kevin
guys.
with weather. We have all right, traded. We got low pressure points moving in from the east. MSPR
It's a little
one
rainy
dollar.
today. Little
Yeah,
rainy today.
exactly. Yeah. So what's going on with MSPR? I like this, dude. I mean, this thing's up 22 cents, up 400% or so.
Let me ask. Yeah, I want to ask the chat bot about a couple plays. Get the
Yeah, MS.
fundamental. That's just our fundamental. If you need to know the fundamentals, just let me know. I'll just type the ticker into this bot. I posted the bot in the Discord as well, guys.
Is that bot's not bullish, is it? It's going to be like
No,
MSPR
it's a
got like
veteran short
room for
seller.
$5.
My buddy's like working on like an AI, like he's like all in with AI right now. He just had twins and he's like starting an AI business. Like he's like super hungry, working all day and night. And he like put in a bunch of information real quick and like programmed this bot. So he's dialed in, man. Like this is a solid little tool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
inspired me to want to work more and like get more into it as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. So we're gonna ask it about what PRAX first.
PRAX, ask it what price it's going to today.
I literally just typed ticker PRAX good short question mark. It says, here's a professional grade short opportunity assessment on PRAX. What's working? The company announced positive phase 3 results, triggered a major rally. They have strong institutional backing. They did a large capital raise at 157 per share. According to some metrics, they have no debt and a good current liquidity ratio. What's working against it? Short risk setup, massive dilution risk, earnings and profitability are deeply negative, valuation looks frothy, short term catalyst risk is low for a short, saying like the good news is already baked in. And so my short risk versus reward estimate, reward potential, stock could correct 30 to 50%.
Brief
Seems like a
interruption.
reasonable downside.
MSPR taking a short on the 100K eval right here
Okay.
against 120. But yeah, sounds like a good short to me.
Yeah, I mean it's not saying it's kind of like neutral, I guess you could say. But I see it seems more bearish
I
than bullish.
I heard good short as soon as you said positive phase 3 data with
All
everyone
right, and
buying
then
the
the
thing
other
up
one
over.
what was the other one we were thinking about?
MSPR,
That
this
one.
one, that's 22
Yeah.
cents up to a dollar right now, dude.
So let's see what he's got to say about
I'm
this.
definitely smacking this.
T-Rock's working. CMBM came back a little bit off that 2.5 crack. Negative catalysts and risk factors, delisting risk, massive losses, financial fragility, dilution risk, high risk
MSP
disclosures, short interest elevated, short interest around 12% of the outstanding shares, and
Okay.
30% of the float is short.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well,
Company announced resignation of its general counsel on the 17th of October without naming a successor. So, I mean, there's like a bunch of red flags there, but that's why it's pumping because all the shorts are getting squeezed and the Warriors
yeah.
are just circus. And welcome to the market, guys. Welcome to shortcuts. Small cap.
Yep.
While it may
Yep.
not be an easy short, however, there are mitigating counterpoints you must consider. The legal win is secured a favorable deal with the Supreme Court of Maryland, affirming the validity of a lawsuit against Geico. Like, with such severe issues, some of the bad news may already be baked in, limited downside.
Say no more.
Estimates significant downside, maybe OTC status. Um, because of the high downside and limited
Cracks.
upside, it
Cracks.
looks favorable to
Alert.
short. Let's go.
Cracks. Brief interruption. Prax, heck
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful,
man.
dude.
I mean,
And then
it's just
G-Sit is still given that opportunity, guys, around 9. It's just hanging there. I mean, it might be too sleepy to even stab on the eval now. Yeah, I think it is, guys. So
there's
it's
no
like a
way.
funded trade.
I've already taken multiple losses on the G
But
spot.
PRAX, you might have got funded today if you were a big whale on the PRAX fade.
Yeah.
CMBM washing lower again, guys. Reclaim and wash lower. So overall, the short sell bot likes MSPR more than it likes PRAX, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, but that's why, it's so heavily shorted.
PRAX is like the forgotten short.
That's
Like,
good info though. It's really good info.
right? Yeah, it's in the Discord, guys.
I'm smacking this shit again, MSPR. MSPR against like 120, I think is pretty good.
Let me take a closer look at that. Man, Rainy was a beautiful fade today. MSPR.
Yeah, this is so typical of my Mondays at least. Like I'm too hesitant. I don't take
Yeah,
the trades I should.
I think with MSPR, it's just like, just be careful, man. Like, it hasn't confirmed at all. It just blew off new highs. Like, maybe very small size off like 1, 2, and like ride or ride out, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
If it starts to confirm off that level, maybe add to it, but don't let it turn into like an HKD where you're just chasing it up. We know it's going lower, but we're chasing it up. And so is all the other shorts and the algorithms and the market makers, and it's just a freaking headache. Just don't let it turn into that.
Yeah, yep, exactly. And you know what? Like these Prax trades, like we're so comfortable. Like the reason our edge works so well on these is because we're never taking them off early. Like if I were to trade,
Yeah,
if I
just follow the price action. It's cleaner. It's easier.
if I was to get involved in, the like HKD for example, I just get like so chopped out of it, and the stops are tight, and it's
Right,
manipulative. And
right.
but this is so clean, like it's just so
Yeah, and
clean.
then you're so more susceptible to get tilted, right? Because it's hard to manage your risk. You take a couple losses quicker, and then we know the biggest fight is the psychology part of it. So it's like you're setting yourself up for failure, like by essentially gambling with that choppy action versus like something like we have here with true edge and like strategy and precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, PRAX. So at this point, maybe drag and drop your stops to protect the profit. That's
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
gonna be
have you
the
taken
idea.
anything off yet?
No.
Honestly, I need to just ignore them like I did on the 100K. Like that's what I'm doing right now with MSPR. I just took 1,000. I'm ignoring it. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see that thing back down to like 70 cents, and then I'll revisit. $1.20 stop
CMBM.
on it though. Prax, let's go.
Just keep on sleeping on. Sleep on out
Oh.
to 150 for us, baby girl.
I mean, with that positive phase 3 data, I'm waiting for it to get delisted before I take any off. Nah.
We had good news. It's going low TC.
Finally, this chart, dude. And you gotta milk it for what it's worth. Man, we've been eyeballing this since Orlando.
Yes, we have, bro.
All
Yes,
right.
we have.
I know not everybody's trading that, so I'm gonna take a look at see if anything else is going on. But MSPR is the other
I'll be
play
right
I'm
back.
working. $1. It did its liquidity sweep over $1. I mean, honestly, the $1.09 is not even bad risk, but probably a lot of orders are sitting there. They may try to pop it up there. Guys, it's about being rigid with the rules, flexible with the profit expectations. I've only been green on, I mean, I could look at it all. I've been green on 2 out of probably 7 trades, or even more, because I took multiple losses. But I'm good at probably Q right now on both accounts. Just try, and honestly, like I can tell if I were to involve myself in a bunch of these, it helps me out. I know there's controversy on that. It just, for me, it helps me out, and I can see it in some other traders too, where you want to involve yourself in, or you dial in too much on one ticker, and then you end up losing more than you should. But man, like the CMBM right here, top ticked both of those, and that worked out. So 2 losses right there. GSIT. Where's GSIT? Yeah, GSIT. That one stopped out a couple times there. She's been going sideways though, but yeah, just working multiples really helps me out. To not tunnel in too much on one ticker. Yeah, Ranny worked out great, fades, and then ARDX even too. I know we were watching this. The earnings kind of scared me away, so I'm not going to whine too much about this one. But ARDX worked out really well too. Popped towards Friday's resistance, and it's been fading since. And MSPR curling up towards the highs there, $0.089. I don't want to give that Q over on the 100K.
Oh, you're up Q on
I'm
both?
nearly, yeah, I'm up Q
Let's
on
go.
both. Well,
Yeah.
Prax, I'm up 100 on, but I haven't realized any of that. Yeah, Kim up 700 on the 100K.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag and drop some stops on PRAX. I might even, yeah. Just, I mean, anything's possible. It could spike back to 180 and that'd be gross. So I don't want to give back on my profit. We can always re-add. So
Which one?
PRAX.
You're going to take some off?
No, I'm just gonna scale my stops so
Okay.
that I don't get back all the gains in case it spikes, right? Because my stops are above 180s. It's like now I'm gonna scale it. I can always just re-add.
I would be so mad at myself if this thing fades all day and I take it off.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
part of the
not
reason
taking it off. No, I'm not taking it off. I'm just, if anything, secure profit, re-smack, adjust your stops. Like, you know, that's the process for me.
Yeah.
Just look for like the key supports on the candle, scale your stops, and it's worth a lot of attention because I mean we know what it can do and what it's doing for us already. Just already a big green trade for me. So
MSPR, elevator watch here.
okay, you're in.
Oh, yeah.
MSP. Where's it at? Oh yeah, MSP recovery.
Oh, baby.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Halt down. Is that a halt down?
Yeah.
Nice. I can't chase it. But great work, dude.
Let's go, baby. Anybody in that?
Waiting for the halt down, baby.
All right, I'll be right back.
Go ahead and play it. And then PRAX is just going lower, dude. Let's go. This thing's a beaut. Freaking beaut. Waiting for the halt down, baby. Surrender. That glorious halt down. Pump it for an offering. You'll release silence in the market. What are you guys working right now? What's been y'all's biggest headache and biggest hero for the day?
biggest headache, probably just not taking certain freaking trades. My biggest headache.
Hey man, that's
Um,
better than an HKD Friday headache, though. Am I wrong?
I know. No, you're not wrong. Uh, MSPR was really good, man. I like, but here's the thing with the funded, like I'm trying to avoid these like this day one stuff because the praxes of the world are so much easier. They're just so much easier. But the strategy to involve yourself with the eval these MSPRs, man. Perfect
Yeah.
fall. Did you play both sides of it, Faya? I know you were long in pre-market. Did you flip short and turn? You're still in turn in MSP. Oh, yeah, MSPR. Nice. And then turn. What did she end up doing? Turn. Yeah, turn's annoying. All these lower shadows. She just keeps getting balled up here. I mean, surprising. Kind of move 8 to 15 and just going sideways. Hardly any profit taking on it. Yeah, I mean, this is like what an acquisition nearly looks like. They didn't.
With the turn,
Just the
yeah.
turns chart pattern, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or high short interest, either acquisition or like high short interest. Let's take a look at the short interest.
Pump it for an offer. CMBM is working out well after all that chop. It's that sweep up there and toy and wash.
Yeah, it toyed with me, but yeah, 240's looking good for you. Probably good to, I mean, now it looks kind of dead, so you might be good for
Yeah.
that fade.
Yeah.
FIO popping back up.
For $2
340.
cover there.
Huh, FIO. She giving another entry.
That thing's been calling you all day long.
I know.
She's been pretty good to you, right? Or did she? Yeah, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what recovered all my losses, and then Prax is what's actually paying me right now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the stops were just a little too tight on everything. G-sit, you know, I stopped out turn and CMBM, so it's all good though. We're good. You gotta just stick to the stop, not look back and be like, oh, if I would have like not had a stop loss, I would have been a-okay. Nah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I can't think like that.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
I'm gonna be so happy, dude, if I can have a 25 funded and 100K funded and even a 50 funded. Hell, have everything funded.
Yeah, right. The problem is like then it's like you kind of want to be greedy and take multiple trades on multiple accounts, and like it's good when it works, but it's bad when it doesn't, right?
I know it might be yeah, exactly. Where you
I
like
bet
where
on
you're
both
taking the
sides of it.
same trade, where you're taking the same trade. So that the
Mhm.
strategy then is going to be interesting too. Like how are we trade? Like how do you
Right.
do that when you
Yeah.
have multiple funded? Do you just focus one on this day, or like you
I'm
stop?
pretty much I'm
You know?
putting I'm kind of taking I'm almost like copy trading most of the time, and
Yeah.
if I have more than one account, I'm copy trading, which it's really good on green days and it's really bad on red days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, figuring out some kind of I think what I'm gonna do is maybe stick with like one during pre and post and one for just regular hours and kind of analyze my data and stuff, and I think that's a good approach. Like or when you find like a screamer, right? Like just the experience to know when you find a
Or
screamer.
trading
Like
different.
early morning pre-market, I have a lot of success there.
Right.
So maybe lean in heavy on both accounts at that time when I tend to make my most money. And then,
Right.
just don't even get on one for market hours and play with the other one a little bit on good setups or something like that.
So
But definitely not like multiple funded accounts at Bell. Like that's not what you want to do.
or you could do like one for hangovers and then one for the Thars and Fios of the world, you know, where it's like one you're a
Yeah,
little bit riskier on for those day
but what I
one
was
moves.
telling you about what the problem is, it's already hard enough to kind of work with these kings of the day, and then dealing with the funded account and the 8% rule during market hours becomes kind of problematic because with the nature of these tickers and how volatile they are, like sometimes that 8% rule can ruin you, and you might be risking and get chopped up on a trade that wouldn't even ever counted to begin with because of
Mm,
the volatility rule. So but it's not, you don't have to look at it like, oh man, I can't trade, like that sucks. Like, no, look at it like, okay, you can't chase. Like, you have to wait for a good setup. Like, you literally have to wait for price to stabilize, to have a good risk level, and then you take that trade. And oftentimes, like, these things will confirm and then they'll reclaim, like we talk about. And then that's when you can get involved. Instead of chasing that knife down or the halt down, you can wait for it to kind of reclaim a little bit of the halt or of that death candle and then get involved.
Right.
So the strategy is just different. Like on a funded account, trying to dynamically time the tops of the day is very tough because of that rule, which at the end of the day, it's going to save you. And it's probably going to save me because as we keep talking about, that's where our biggest losses are taken, timing those
Yeah.
tops of the day on the Kings. So, just depends how you look at it, but that's how my
No, you're
perspective.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This MSPR is such BS. I can't even.
What's it doing, dude? Is it
It
what?
halted down and reclaimed the entire move.
Right. It, this is why I'm just, dude, I'm telling you, man.
I think I'm gonna
Like
take it
mature
off.
trader maturity,
Yeah.
dude, as a
Yeah.
short is just knowing to avoid these kind of plays. Like,
Here we go. 105 will be my adjusted stop. I ain't giving this much room at all.
and then those are tricky because it's like you get fooled into taking bigger size. Like someone might be in for a couple thousand shares and
Prax.
just get absolutely chopped out.
Let's go. Prax under 170.
Oh, nice. Let's
What
go,
a
dude. That's
beaut, dude. What a
freaking, yeah,
freaking beaut.
yeah.
Kids are eating them nice dinosaur chicken nuggets today.
Hell, I'm gonna be cooking a filet mignon. This thing keeps dumping.
Yeah. So you didn't even got a grill at your house. What do you cook filet
I
mignon on?
need
Just
a
stove top?
grill. Actually, my buddy put me on. His ex would just put the oven on broil and just
Mhm.
season and butter up a steak like on high broil and just throw the steak in.
Yeah.
And in like 10 minutes it's done, dude. Like it's honestly great. Like that's pretty much always how I cook my steaks now. But I need to
Wait,
get me a little grill though.
so
Definitely.
broil for 10. So you like a crispy outside and a fairly rare, like medium rare?
I like rare. I
Inside.
like medium rare on the inside. Yeah, I don't like my
Yeah.
steaks well done. So you do have to be careful because a few times, you'll overcook it and the steak will ruin that way. So I just pull it out and cut it open with a knife a little bit. I know that's a sin for like the real chefs and stuff, but to me, I'm just, I'm just home cooking. I don't overthink it. I don't complicate it. So
Dude, yeah, that breakfast you made was next level.
that was awesome, dude. That was so cool hanging out that day and going bowling with the crew.
That was a great time. Killing
But yeah,
Byron
man,
over there.
we keep pushing, and we're gonna have a green team meetup, and we got big things coming for the group,
Well,
guys.
we were
I'm
talking to
feeling it.
Cats. We're like, look, I mean, we're advocating for this trade the pool rehab, and Fades and I are gonna be running it. Uh, trader rehab and more.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Oh man, just like
Dude,
Byron's song.
P-Rax, this is, oh God, I just
Profits
love
and
these
more.
kind of plays.
I know. Look,
Just
forget
love it.
everything else. We're
Literally,
kicking
dude.
back here, bleeding.
Yeah, CMBM and P-Rax, T-Rocks. GSIT can play with my heart. That's fine.
I'm
I
about
got
to.
3 other ones that are loyal.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's like the plays they're nearly right or right out, which makes them great. It's like you're green right away, and you can just scale into the winners. It's so difficult, guys. Like I had people that I respected and loved, and I loved their trading strategy worked for them, but it didn't work for me. And that is like just pretty much scale into a play until it works. That don't work for me. It just doesn't work. And
Mhm.
I still have
Yeah.
a bad tendency to like. There's a part of me that wants to do that when I see something I really like, and that's when when I make that mistake, and I
Mhm.
did, and I'm capped though. Like for instance, last week I
100%.
made that mistake on INTS. I
100%.
really liked INTS, and it's like, man, the bias took a max loss on it, rather than actually sticking to the rules. So that bias will hurt, man. It really
Right.
does. It hurts. It
Yeah,
hurts.
that's so key, dude. That whole principle just so key.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna
That's my
consistency stuff.
kryptonite, if anything, right now.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
I was
because it
telling them,
works.
Fades.
It's like Germex, like you said, like 99% of the time.
Yeah, and so yeah. So what I was telling them, Fades, and this is where I had a problem last week. I don't know if you were in here for it, but I was saying like, I'm fairly disciplined with the not adding, for the most part. But where I've been kind of trying to get around that
Mhm.
rule is I'll take it off and then I'll re-hit it, and then I'll stop out of that one, then I'll re-hit it again, and so I'm pretty much holding and hoping.
Yeah,
It's pretty much holding, and
I see
that's
what you're
why.
saying. Yeah,
You
I've
see what
done
I'm
the
saying?
same thing too. It's like you convince yourself that it's like small paper cuts, they're not adding up. And then you go back at your chart and you're like, I took freaking 5, 7 paper cuts of the same stock and my chart's just going like this. Like, why do I do that, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like we
yeah,
get too emotional with those king of the days. We take a loss too quick, and then we're going against the grain. Like the psychology kicks in. It's like, well, I got to make this back. I know that it will go lower.
for
I'm just going to set a little bit more risk, and I'll manage it, and I'll
right,
withstand the storm. But sometimes that storm will just drown you,
right,
and like the sun will clear, and it'll be a great day the next. But you might not even live to see it, right? Like, and that's how it goes.
exactly.
It's just you
Yeah,
gotta, and that's why like setting like solid rules. Like if you're gonna get in the way of those king of the days, you have to have rigid rules. Like I'm only gonna
rigid.
try it twice. I'm only gonna give
Yes,
it this risk. Like it can't be like a just a gray area where it's like, oh well, I'm more biased on this, and it's up more, and it's this scam, it's China. Or, it can't be any of that. Like you gotta have rigid rules,
for example,
rigid
G
rules.
spot or G set today, when that one was, if I would have stopped out and it kept climbing, and I take the trade, stop out, keep climbing, I'm like, well, this looks better now. Take it again. You just keep doing that, and so the dude, FIO. Oh my God, look at where this thing topped out at. I put a 421 stop on this thing. It hit 420. That nearly was a bad day right there. I nearly would have been pissed. But you got to have your like. Some of these guys, dude, they say just use mental stops, but I can't do that. I can't do that because for one, we've seen with some of these tickers we trade, like you'll have those liquidation sweeps, right?
Hmm.
And then you just get absolutely annihilated on them. You remove the stop or whatnot. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, it's like you can, if you're, like I said, if you're a big well with like, hundreds of thousands of dollars and you're only shorting like $1,000 positions, like, yeah, I guess you can keep smack, 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 right? Like, and you might eventually take an outlier loss. It'll probably work, but it's like,
hmm,
it's just trying to do that as a small fish, man. It's not really a winning strategy. Like, you got to wait for more edge than that. Like, that's,
right.
like that's why those big hedge funds can do that, like they'll,
And
but
they'll get
like,
annihilated on
yeah, on that
the
outlier, right?
QMMs. Yep, the outlier.
Mhm.
You're gonna win most of the time, but they're gonna have like a few times, just even if it's a few times out of the year where they lose a ton. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen for those outliers.
Mhm.
So look at the support on Prax. We're tapping some support level
Yeah,
right now.
I've scaled my stops, 172, 174, 176. I got it broken up in thirds. So, I'm just kind of I did
MSPR.
secure my profit and then resmack it immediately with smaller size, so that profit is locked. And now I have my stops in thirds scaled to protect my new position.
Okay. The stop set. I like that. That's good. MSPR, guys, I'm probably about to be done with it. It was looking great, and now it's not. I mean, I still like the 120 area, but the fact that it just balled up after that halt down like that, crazy.
Yeah,
It goes to show me there's a lot of shorts in this that are looking to get out. It's kind of what it tells me. So I'm just, I mean, I'm with it with a stop at 105. So we'll see what it does. Tight, very tight on that one. Yeah, man. Good day though. Q on both accounts. Happy about that. How'd you end up?
yeah, dude, it was a real good green day, man. Real good green day so far. Great
Yeah, because
day.
you had that pre-market action too. That
Yeah, it started out a little choppy. I gave back like 10, 20% of the gains right there at Bell Chop, you know. But then we got on the horse and handled business with these good setups and just stuck to the process. And now it's a big green day. So good work, man.
I'm running a poll, guys. Let us know. Are you green? Yay, nay. It was kind of tough until you find the one that's just working, right? Like I felt like that's what the theme was today. It's like, okay, we see our edge, let's try them, but like, G set started curling all around.
Yeah,
CMB,
GSET just played around, but it's like that's what happens when you spread yourself out. It's okay. You can take that
okay.
loss on a couple plays.
CMBM's looking beautiful, but
Oh yeah.
I had to stop taking that trade. Turn started going sideways and curling up. That one didn't. With Thar is painful. That one's very painful. FIO, oh man, that entry that it just gave at 340 actually did work out really well. Man, 340 worked out really well. Yeah, good. Happy birthday again, Perfect Fall. Having a big green birthday. That's really good. Glad to
Happy
hear that.
birthday, Paul.
What was
Enjoy
the
the
what was
day, brother.
what was the best trade for you? Perfect Fall. What Tigger?
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was. Those are the results I expected. A little mixed. It was not the easiest of mornings.
Yeah, it's just that bell chop, guys. The bell chop, man. Just be wary. It's just more gambly. It just feels more gambly at the bell.
Yeah.
It just really does.
Yeah, so that's FIO long. Oh, up towards 420. Good. The FIO long this morning, 278. So you got it here. Nice. I mean, that was a
Perfect fall, the man of many talents.
a man of many talents. Yeah.
Man of many ways. Shape shifting. He's a shape shifting warrior.
Yeah.
And
Chameleon,
what are
right?
we? Do we just label ourselves bears, or do we have a better term for it? I don't know.
We'll have to think of something. Yeah, the backside bear.
Bandits. Yeah, the bandits. Yeah, he shapes from a warrior to a bandit.
Oh man, it was a good time this morning though. Fades, what
Yeah,
you
man.
got before we wrap it up?
Oh, that's it, guys. Just stay focused, stay disciplined, protect the profit, respect your, risk parameters, your max loss, and just live the trade another day, guys. The longevity of it. Stick with us. Stick with the process. We're on our way to the top.
On the way to the top. Yeah, I just got Prax here. I'm like thinking to maybe take half here and let the other half run down.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It put in kind of like a double green candle here, a little bit of buying. I did reduce a little bit myself as well, but like I told you, I already took profit and resmacked it, so I just reduced it a little bit. But I still like the trade. I like the idea of scaling your stops in thirds and just assessing the price action from
I
here.
also like the idea of just ignoring the trades we put on because that worked very well on FIO. I need to do that.
Yeah, with leftovers, once it becomes like, less
Yeah,
emotional, leftovers just, yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah.
yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, appreciate y'all per usual. On the 100K, I'm still with MSPR, by the way, but I don't like it really after that reclaim. 105 is the stop there. But yeah, traders, appreciate you all. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's in the description. We'll be on there throughout the day going over our wins, losses, trader rehabs in there. We got everything. Everything you need to get through your trading day. But yeah, we'll appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the morning. Tomorrow I'll be on the TTP at 10. But if Fades is good, we'll go on early and go over the setups. Fades. Last week messed us up because we didn't get on here a few times.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
know,
messed
man.
me up. Apparently, we just need
Yeah, when we get on together, man, we really dial in. Like the accountability's there. We see the market well. Like we both called the best trade today before it happened. Like
hmm
Yeah, man. There's power. We found a lot of power and success together, bro. That's for
I
sure.
know. I know. This is good stuff. I love it, man. We're going to get that resort and rehab center up
Yeah,
before too long. But we getting these 100K accounts going and the $1,000+ days is going to help to get that thing
yeah,
going. So
certainly.
yeah, let's keep pushing for it because I know we can do it. I know we can do it. You know, when you're taking 100 shares on Prax versus like 10. Like
Right.
I had 10 on it, you know, and up 130 on 10 shares. Crazy. But
Exactly,
a
man. Yeah.
100, you're talking 1,000 on the better play of
Yeah,
the day.
and it's like when it's tight like that and it looks really good, you can really manage your risk, man, and step up to the plate there.
Yeah, exactly. Start sizing it, which I'm glad. See, being with you had me pretty much doing that because that is
Yeah,
a
like I
struggle.
told
That
you,
is a
I'm
struggle of
mad
mine.
right here, and it's like, all right,
And I'm
yeah,
like, I
like
should. I should.
yeah, it gives you that like final conviction, kind of like, okay, yeah, that does make sense. Like,
I hate
yeah, and
adding to
vice
winners, but
versa,
yeah,
and vice
yeah.
versa. You know, when I have a bad idea and then you say something, it's like, or whatever. It's like, yeah, man,
C-
that accountability.
CMBM, good work on that. You should be good to fade that throughout the day. Uzo, turn. Uh, the the fact that you're asking has me worried about you over there. You still with it? You good? It's Yeah, it's not. It's low conviction for me at this
I
point,
think
but
what did I say? I still probably stand by that earlier, like under 14 and heavy is like gonna start
1575 looks
confirming.
good.
But
Uh,
yeah,
1575 double top kind of looks good. Maybe it starts profit taking from here for an entry. But yeah, it's I've already taken 2 losses there. I'm not gonna stick with it. But yeah,
uh,
against the highs, likely. Prax lower. All right. Traders, that's going to wrap it up today. We'll see you in the Discord in a little bit. Stay safe, disciplined, manage the risk as usual, embrace the risk, accept the results, let the winners run, be disciplined with the losers. Appreciate you guys. Per usual, green team, we're out of here. We'll see you guys in the morning.
later.